afternoon. Welcome to the Kahnawake Sports Complex. We haven't seen the Adam B. Mohawks in a few weeks, but we're going to see them today. Kahnawake 5-7-0, taking on the 11-3-1 Chateauguay Knights. The Knights have been at the top of the league standings, the top of the league standings since day one. And the last time we seen them, it was that 0-0 tie which they had against the Chateauguay Gladiators. The Knights, right now, far and away the best of the three teams in the Chateauguay, from the community of Chateauguay in this league, and hoping to hold down that number one Chateauguay spot, which would clinch them a berth in the regionals. Mohawks coming in 5 wins and 7 losses. The last game they played a 3-1 loss to the Chateauguay Marquee, where they were right in there throughout, and Justin Horn said he was very pleased about the effort which his team put in during that game. For the Knights, Zachary Forte, 31 in goal, gets the call. Last time we seen him, of course, he got a shutout. That was a 0-0 game which they played against the Chateauguay Gladiators, which we featured for you right before Christmas. Last time we seen these Mohawks was that victory, that 2-0 shutout win, which they recorded over Valleyfield. Of course, this team a little bit different in the Knights. And for the Mohawks, Watsaruni Scott gets the call between the pipes. Kahnawake playing right to left, wearing black with gold and white trim. And the Knights will be wearing white with green and black. And they will be playing from our left to right. Kahnawake starting a line which features Conlon Foote, Riley Dybo, and Amonte Horn. Charlotte Snow on the back end with Chase Deer. Bella Deer is out. She is not going to be in the lineup today. So the Mohawks with a hole up front. And here we go. This match underway, and away come the Knights across into Kahnawake territory. A quick wrister, and Scott shuts it down. Chase Deer found on the clearing attempt. Conlon Foote comes back to get it away for Amonte Horn. That one deflects back out to center ice. And there's a steal. Horn came in, and Conlon Foote blocks it, gets the puck back. Foote walking in, has it roll off of his stick, and back come the Knights. Snow lost her man, one-on-one now. Chase Deer trying to get back into the play. A wrister knocked away by Scott. Good stop by the Kahnawake goaltender, and now it comes up to center ice. Gets by the defenseman, Mateus Veo, 28, in white. And now the Knights bring it back across. Foote gains possession, feeds it up to Riley Dybo, who does not advance it. And now Amonte Horn instead will get the puck and shoot it in. And he's got to go to the bench, so the Mohawks changing. Stock, and that bouncing puck handcuffed her. Gaidodu Charles pokes it away. All right, it's deflected wide of the Mohawks goal. And Ryder McCumber starts back. Ryder lifts one up, gets to the opposite side to Vio, and Vio backhands one out. Mohawks had to tag, and Ryder McCumber with the interception, and a feed up to Rendier, who has some space. Ren coming right in. Rendier gets a shot away, and that one will be stopped by Forte. Good stop by him. First stoppage of play with 8:11 left to go here in the first. Faceoff will be coming up to the right of the Chateauguay goal. Reese Dixon, Conlon Foote, James Day, the 3 forwards. Foote lets it go over the net. Reese Dixon keeps it in. Dixon tried to play it out in front, and now the puck comes up to the boards. Charles kept it alive, but now it does get out the center. Conlon trying to kick it away. And the Knights wheeling their way back into Kahnawake territory across the blue line. And this backhander will not hit the target. Comes back around the horn. Got stopped in the skates of the official. And it comes out in front. Picked up by Dixon. Dixon in close quarters. And Foot is going to come back and get the puck. Got caught up in the water, and now it's deflected. Stock coming in with a good job on that play, and James Day has it. Day skating in, lost his balance, and the Mohawks are changing, so Kahnawake will get some fresh troops on the ice. Centering feed back up for Day. Oh, and two Knights collide right in front of the penalty box, but Chateauguay does maintain possession and shoot it back in. Monty Horn back to get it, as is Snow for Kahnawake. So Justin Horn with an odd number of players, it's going to roll on net, and Scott's going to hang on to it. So he has to adjust on the fly, so to speak. Kahnawake going with 4 defensemen and 8 forwards right now, so you're going to notice the forward combos all sorts of scrambled. Chase Deer and Snow will be one. Stock and Gallardo Charles will be the other pairing. As Rendier comes into Chateaugay's end of the rink. Skating hard and had it knocked away. Riley Dybo held it in. Dybo out in front. Horn not able to handle the puck. And Snow coming back defensively, trying to squeeze it out, and that comes in offside. Charlotte with a good last-second effort to get a stick in the way, and that forces the Knights to go offside. First half of at least a doubleheader for you today. Coming up, the game of the week, Bantam Bees in Mercier to play at 4 o'clock. The winner is in sole possession of 4th place amongst communities in Bantam B. That would mean that, of course, it's a final spot to be regional eligible. We got the Mohawks backhander save, rebound, cleared away. Charles keeps it in. Foot. It's a shot away, and that one stung the defenseman. Back at the point, Stock kept it alive momentarily. She'll have to get back defensively. Away comes Lev Zions. Zions out in front of the goal, deflected away. Charles hammers one off the boards and out to neutral ice. Conlon Foot got a stick in the way. And he'll come back. Ryan Estorhe-Norton overskated the puck. Zions comes back for the Knights, and his shot is blocked. Sent off the wall. Norton, and his clearing attempt is blocked, and Charles will clear one down and steered away by Forte. Ryder McCumber out in front. That pass is intercepted, and it'll be cleared out of the zone. And away come the Knights. Charles broke it up. Picked up by the Knights. Here's a wrister which will not hit the net. James Day comes back defensively. Day with a lead pass, intercepted, and now picked back up by Amonte Horn. He lobs it up to Reese Dixon. Dixon getting into Knights territory, and he lost the puck. Day coming in to try and break it up, and the puck is elevated up to center ice and shot in. It's going to roll on Scott, and he will keep it aside. Charlotte Snow plays one off the wing. No one there for the Mohawks. It's intercepted by the Knights. A wrister launched wide of the goal. Day off the boards. It's going to be kept in by the Knights. A wrister. The flex on net, and Scott's going to hang on to it. 4:06 to go, 0-0. 0-0, Chateauguay Knights, Kahnawake Mohawks. Face-off coming up to the left of the K-Hawks goal. This is Adam B. The Knights are 11-3. The Mohawks 5-7. Actually, the Knights 11-3-1. Sorry, so they have that extra game played. It's elevated back up to center ice. Randier pokes it into the Chateauguay end of the rink. Off the wall. And it's sent back towards the Chateauguay zone. There's a wrister which is knocked down. Randier goes behind the net. And the Knights are going to come back. Mohawks dropping back. Randier poked it away by one, but It's intercepted by the Knights and brought back into Kahnawake territory. Comes out in front. Riley Dybo making the move. Foot, and it's intercepted by Zions. And can't get the shot away. Snow for Foot. Conlon sends one back. Puck sails over the stick of Charlotte, who's in to make the play. And now it'll be cleared back behind the Mohawks goal. Deere stopping it, taking his time and getting one up to the boards, not out. Dybo couldn't knock it away. A second try, it's hacked to center ice. Riley Dybo making some moves. Riley Dybo moving in. Dybo can't get the shot off. Good defense by the Knights. And the Mohawks need to come back. And it's broken up nicely by Foot. The Knights come back to center. Over the blue line, they come on in. Arister bounces on goal. It's loose. Cleared away from danger by Snow. Off the wall. Foot there to get it. And his clearing attempt doesn't go out. Snow. And the puck rolls by her. Back behind the Mohawks goal. Sent out in front, and that's cleared away. And Rendier's got it. Stick handling in a phone booth here, but he does break out of it. And he comes over the blue line. Deere working in. Deere shoots. Hit the back of the goal. And it's picked back up by the Knights as we get into the last 100 seconds. Foot making some moves. Foot dancing in. Conlon shoots. Sent wide. As we get to the last minute 30 of this first period of play. Intercepted by the Knights. Gaidodu has to come back as the Stock and Ryder McCumber, who's there defensively as well. Controlled by the Knights still. Ryder McCumber picks it up. He sends one around the horn. And here comes Rendier. Dancing his way out to center ice. Dancing by Rendier. Splits in a fence. Can't get the shot away. Norton shoots, and now it's not on. Final minute of play in period one. Back come the Knights. Arister. Cleared away. It's loose. No goal. Oh, what's a Rudy Scott with a big save. Keeping this one 0-0. As we head into the final 45 seconds of this thrilling first period of play. Kahnawake with only 4. Yeah, Dave's got to get back. Okay, so now we got 5. Played back up to the point. Amonte Horn scoops it up and sends one around with enough power to get to Day. And the Knights bring in, that's offside, yeah. With 27.8 to go here in the first. Coming up afterwards, the Kahnawake Banta Bees taking on Mercier. That game will be in Mercier. Coverage will start at 4 o'clock. The Mohawks hoping to stay ahead in that pursuit for that final regional spot in that league. The Mohawks currently have a 1-point lead on Beauharnois and a 2-point lead on Mercier for that final spot in the regionals. Ryder McCumber chips it in. 10 seconds to go. Stock can't hold the line. And offside is called, yeah, on Horn as we get into the last 2.4 seconds. So it looks like these two teams are going to battle to a scoreless first period tie. We're going to come back with a second period of play. Knights 0, Mohawks 0. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. Let's get started here. The second period of play. Adam B. Mohawks taking on the Chateauguay Knights. No score so far. The Mohawks wearing black with gold and white. They found on his first clearing attempt and the second, and Zion's lost his stick. Puck gets backhanded, and it'll be sent away from danger. Picked back up by the Mohawks and elevated up the center ice. The Knights slow it down. That's Vio. And bounced up. The Knights come in. This is Zion shooting one, and that goes wide, but just barely. Knocked back down by the Knights. McMillan. And that one's going to go into the corner. Picked back up again by the Knights, and the Mohawks play it out of the zone. And here comes Rendier skating hard into Knights territory. Rendier back to the point, and it gets out. And now the Knights are away. There's a wrister. Scott makes the save, and a rebound angled off the wall but not out. Sent off the wall. McMillan a shot, that's blocked. And it's intercepted by Reese Dixon. Reese skating his way across center ice. Getting into Chateauguay territory. It's knocked off the puck. Rendier with the steal. Deere with the slick moves. Can't get a shot away. Good defense by Chateauguay. That's Carson Miller on the deflection. And the Knights get it in. Miller knocked away by Amonte Horn. Off the wall, it gets out. Knights have to tag up. It lands on net. Would not have been a goal because of the delayed offside, but always good to make a save if you're a goalie, right? And Rendier wrestles this one out of the zone, using his strength to lean on Miller. And now the puck comes up to Rendier, who's got it. Trying to bust through. And one of the Mohawks loses their footing. A backhander. Scott to save a rebound. Broken up by the Mohawks, and the puck does get out. And it's Conlon Foote coming in. Foote using his leverage, shoots one off the side of the net. A rebound, Amonte Horn picks it up. Amonte gets it back to the point. Stock shoots, that's blocked. And the Knights come back to center ice. Charles tries to knock the puck away from Loic Bertrand. Bertrand there still. As is Matthias Vio, 28, and now it's stolen. Sent up, not out of the zone. Intercepted by the Knights. Arister's wide of the target. Out the other side. And Gaidodu Charles with a good job on the shot block. Comes out in front. Pinballs back to the point. Arista Riley Daibo gets a shoulder in a way. Or a shin, sorry. Back out in front. No one there. Out the other side. Intercepted by Charles. He comes around the horn. And Gaidodu sends one off the wall. Out of the zone. The Knights have to tag. Daibo ran out of real estate. Picked up by the Knights. There's a shot which will go wide. Grazes the corner. Foote and Zion's in a battle of strength. Daibo wrestled one up to Amonte Horn, and Horn's going to shoot it out. Icing waved off. Wow. Icing waved. I'm surprised at that. And there's a steal. Macumber can't get a shot away. Back come the Knights. Ryan Astoria Norton trying to get back in. Backhander. Scott has got it. Knights are celebrating, and it's a goal. It's a goal. Obviously, one side's going to agree, the other side's going to disagree. Saying that Runis' shoulder was in the net, and he got it with the shoulder. How could I know what they're saying anyway? I don't know what they're saying. Backhander save, a rebound, cleared away. Stock hammers it back in. The Knights pick it up. Cleared, not out though. Pinball's out in front, and it's cleared away. Chase Deer going after the puck. Here's a shot which will go wide. Comes back out the other side, intercepted by Day. And Ryder McCumber is away for the Mohawks. McCumber coming in. Score! Oh no! Oh no, the defenseman cleared it into the net! And Ryder McCumber, I think, is going to get credit for this goal. He scored a goal without a stick in his hand. Ryder McCumber's just scored a goal without a stick in his hand. And the Mohawks have even the scoring. Kahnawake's tied it up. Not exactly how you draw things up, but you can't complain. It's 1-1. And here comes Reese Dixon turning on the Jets, getting into Knights territory. Dixon sent it over, good feed. A one-time attempt is going to land on net. It'll be settled down. 1-1 the score. Back out in front, a shot, right on, stopped. A rebound sent wide by Dixon. Wow, that goal really revitalizing the Mohawk spirits here. Sent out in front, lands on net, and that'll be covered up by Rudy Scott. So Ryder McCumber, I think, will get credit for that goal. So the Knights had a lead for about 55 seconds. Sent off the wall and it comes out. James Day losing his balance as the puck comes up to center ice. And away come the Knights, trying to wrestle their way back into Kahnawake territory. It's sent off the wall, takes the Knights ricochet. A shot, not on. Settled in by the Mohawks. And Monty Horn gets it out to center ice. Amonte taking his time. Got back checked. Good play by the Knights. And it'll be sent back into Kahnawake territory. Chase Deer around the horn. Try to clear it out. It comes to Day. And Day has it knocked off his stick. Riley Dybo and Snow going after the puck. And the numbers advantage worked for the Mohawks. And it's intercepted. Day got one as far as the blue line, and now it's wrestled back out to center ice. Shot back into the Mohawks' end. Charlotte Snow pinned by Zions. Good battle between these two combatants. And Amonte Horn sends one up to Day. Day muscled off the puck, and it rolls out to the Knights' blue line. And back comes Chateauguay coming in. There's a shot over the net. Picked back up by Zions. And from point blank range, the pad stop is made by Scott. 1:30 to go here in the second. Ryder McCumber leads on his man. Comes out in front. Norton broke it up. Norton can't find it. Scooped up by the Knights. A shot attempt not to avail for the Knights, and now it's going to be sent back in as we get to the last 75 seconds. Knights are offside. Zions has got to get out of the zone. Now he will. Chase Deer sends one off the wall. It goes out to center ice. Takes a perfect bounce to Conlon. Foot tried to tuck it in and could not. Slammed off of Gayadodu, Charles and out. Now Ginger Stock has to go after it. Oh, and Zion takes a tumble trying to center the puck out. Charles back up to Foot. Conlon tried to play it by one, could not. Knocked back down by the Knights, and Charles got a stick in the way. Comes out in Foot. Loose in that blue paint, cleared away from danger. And it's Ryan Estorhe Norton trying to find it. And played up by Ryder McCumber, who's kicked it up an extra gear today. McCumber shoots, and that's going to go wide. We've got 12 seconds remaining in this second period. And Conlon Foot with 4 seconds to go. It's going to go behind his own net. That's it. 2 periods of play in the books. Knights 1, Mohawks 1. We're coming back with period 3. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. Well, here we are, third period of play. The Mohawks and Knights all square 1-1. And we're going to play 19 running time minutes. So here we go. Chateauguay Knights in the white with green and black trim. Coming in, poked away and out to Rendier, who can't get it out of the zone. Dixon backs him up. Reese Dixon making some moves. Had it chipped away. Snow and Stock the defense. And Charlotte comes in, gets her stick in the way. Off the wall. No one there. Dave plays one up to the point. Puck's on edge. And Scott keeps the play going. Here's a shot from a sharp angle. Blocked, and now Rendier with a little bit of space. We'll see if he decides to use it. Comes in. Deer ducking in. Oh, they got drawn offside. It's that last move which Ren made. 17 and a half minutes to play. Mohawks 1, Knights 1. First half of a doubleheader for you on BBM. Coming up after, Bantamby Mohawks taking on Mercier. And it's one back to Ginger Stock, who plays it out of the zone. Riley Dybo picks it up. Dybo sends one over, and the pass. Whoa! Zions almost wanted to. It looked like he wanted to go for a piggyback ride. Offside, by the way, is the call. It's not a penalty yet. I think Zion just jumped, and what do you know? Monty Horn was right there. 1-1 scoreline. Mohawks and the Knights. Riley Dybo. And here come the Mohawks. Horn shoots. Save Foot. Score! Conlon Foot. And he gives the Mohawks a 2-1 lead. Conlon Foot crashing in on some good hard work by Monty Horn. He got a good shot off. When you go in the front of that net, that's where you're going to score those goals. And the Mohawks have taken the lead. But back come the Knights. Charlotte Snow sending one off the wall. It's not out though. Dybo. Zions shoots. Scott got a pad in the way. Monty Horn couldn't clear it out of the zone, and it'll go into the opposite corner. Kept in at the point by the Knights. Here's a steal. In close quarters, a shot. Blocked by Snow. And here come the Mohawks. Foot trying to bust through. And he got it as far as center before the Knights wrestled it back. Onside, two Mohawks collide. Breakaway. Big stop by Scott. Wraparound. And wow, two big saves by Watsaruni Scott. Keeping this a 2-1 score. 14 and a half running minutes to go. James Day gets set to take the draw. And here come the Mohawks. Day lost his balance but did clear one up to Ryan Estorhe Norton. Gaidodu Charles, and it's picked up by Day. Day up to McCumber. And it's picked up by the Knights. Now Ryder McCumber working hard, gets a shot away, and that one's going to be covered up by Forte. And he'll hang on with 14 minutes to go in the third. The Mohawks with the lead here. It's 2-1 Kahnawake on top of the Chateauguay Knights. This Adam B matchup. Face-off coming up to the left of Forte. Right on, a rebound, and it was free for a moment. Norton was in the area. And now Stock has to come back. Stock. And Gaidodu Charles will go in. Charles picks it up. Gaidodu sending one up to center ice. Ryder McCumber and Conlon Foote have the goals, which have propelled the Mohawks to a 2-1 lead. Gaidodu Charles. And now Day. James Day advances it up to Stock. Knocked down by the Knights. In the corner to the left-hand side of the Mohawks goal. It comes out in front. Gaidodu Charles, the only man there. Charles sends one up the wall. It gets far enough to go to Ryder McCumber, and he'll bring it up to center ice. Day with the intercept. Got it as far as center. Now the Knights bring it back in. And a good help defense there by Ryder McCumber and Gaidodu Charles. One of the Knights lost a glove. He got a whistle. And he's hurt. I hope he didn't get hit with a stick. He's going to make his way back to the bench, but that's going to halt time. 2-1 Mohawks with 12-12 to go. Conlon Foote has the goal, which has propelled Kahnawake out in front. 12 minutes to go. Running time. Mohawks 2, Knights 1. Foote, Deer, and Reese Dixon. Dixon tried to play it out. He hit the stick of the Mohawks defender. Foote, who's back, and he sends one up. It'll go back into Knights territory. And icing is the call. 2-1 Kahnawake leading the Chateauguay Knights. Face off to the right of Watsaruni Scott. Intercepted by the Mohawks. Deer got by Zions, and now he'll come back up the center ice. Wren up to Foote. Foote breaking through. Foote moving on in. Blocker save, Forte. Back out in front. Dixon whacking away at it. And it'll be cleared up the wall and out. Chase Deer sends one up. Foote going to the corner. Rendier got a stick in the way. And now he's going to come on in. Here shoots. Forte the save, and he's going to hang on to the puck with 10.5 to go here in the third. Mohawks changing things up. Face-off coming up to the left of the Chateauguay Knights goal. Mohawks 2, Knights 1. Day taking the draw, along with Riley Dybo and Amonte Horn. And the puck squirts out. Stock, the lone player back. Stock with a good job defensively. Good job by Ginger to force that tie up, and now the Knights shoot it back in. Day. Gaidodu Charles with the steal, and he sends one up the wall. Kept in by the Knights. At the point, slap shot. Charles taps it out to Amonte Horn. Horn up to Day, and that pass got by him. And now it'll be sliced over by Stock. Good job by her. Chateauguay player lost the balance. Icing waved. 9 minutes, 10 seconds to go. The Knights will send one off the wall. Charles up to Horn, and Amonte Horn coming in. Amonte trying to play it out in front for Day, and that pass is going to get back out to center ice. Charles back to the other side of the center ice. Stock hammers it out of the zone. Knights are trapped. Riley Dybo stick wrestling and jarred the puck free, and it's now back out. Now Amonte Horn picks it up. Horn has it roll on him. Sends it back out in front. It pinballs wide. Ryan Estorje shot out of a cannon. Comes out in front. Shot. Pinballs wide. Riley Dybo bidding for his first ever. Ryder fighting for it. He's got it here. Sends it towards the net. Knocked down by a Knight, and he's hurt. Oh, and that hit him in the hand. Oh no, Riley Dybo's trapped. No, he's trapped. Offside called. 7:40 to go here in the third. 7:20 to go here in the third. The Mohawks trailing 2-1. It's the Knights coming in. Mister, score! And Chateaugay's tied the game up just like that, 2-2. And now we're in for a photo finish. Foote, McCumber, and Norton, the three out there. And here come the Knights. And Norton boots one up. He's chasing the puck. In hot pursuit! And it's so close, but yet so far away! McCumber angles one to the corner. Norton back to the point. Snow. Two Mohawks collide. Zions coming back. Good battle by the Mohawks. Front, off the post. Loose, shot, score! Just like that, the Knights have taken the lead. It's 3-2 with 5:40 to go. Well, Ryan Estorje Norton was about, 20 centimeters away from giving the Mohawks the lead. and the Knights instead take the lead. It's amazing how much of a game this really is of inches. There's a steal by the Knights. Shot wide of the goal. And now Rendier's got it. Skating up. Rent coming back. Rent flying in. Knocked off the stick. Dixon tried to play it in. Held in by the Mohawks. Charles is going to have to get back, as will Day. James Day with the steal. And Rendier picks it up. Couldn't get it out. Charles. It's stolen. Scott. He found it. And he'll hang on to it. 4:10 to go here in the third. The Knights 3, the Mohawks 2. 2 goals in a minute and a half here by the Knights have propelled them in front. It's one on goal, and it'll be cleared back to the point. Knights hold it in. Arister. Oh, and a big stop by Scott. I don't know how he's seen that. I don't think he did. I think it just went in, and he was in the right position to make the stop. Charles sending one back for Monty Horn, who chips one off the boards. It's out. Monty Horn. Clearing one up. Foyt almost came away with it. And it's shot back in. Ginger Stock. Puck's on edge. And she hammers one up the foot. Conlon couldn't get it by. Stolen by the Knights. And Scott forced to make the stop. Amonte out in front. Gallardo, Charles. Going after the puck is Charles. And he sends one up the boards a little too far. Icing waved! Icing waved! Intercepted by the Mohawks. And the Knights get it up the center. Charles sending one up. And it'll be shot in on goal. Steered away by Scott, cool as a cucumber. And now it comes back out the center. 2:20 to go. Shot in. Stock trying to find it. Caught behind the net. Angled out in front. That's going to be hit with a high stick. I guess he didn't blow the whistle hard enough. And that hit a Knight stick. They hit a Chateauguay stick, so I mean, okay. It's going to be coming up to the left. I'm probably just overly into the fact that I am a referee, but just in a different sport. Chase Deer picks it up, sending one off the wall. Intercepted by the Knights. Scott finds it. All right, so we got 1:20 to go. I think Justin Horn's going to be looking at, he's talking to one of his extra attackers right now. You think he's going to be looking at pulling Scott as soon as the Mohawks are able to get possession, if they are. Possession won by the Knights. Arister's not going to hit the net. Norton lost his balance. Deer gets it. Oh, and he overskated the puck. Scions can't jam it in. Big stop by Scott. And some puff stuff going on in front of that net. And Ryder McCumber's going in the box. 20.3 to go. They actually had to stop the clock because that's the only way they could put it. Oh no. And the Knights have won this one by a score of 3-2. So Chateauguay takes this one 3-2. But this was the team that's been in first place throughout the year. They did really well considering the Knights are now 12-3-1 on the season. They had a lead in the third period of play. And unfortunately, you know what? Hockey's a game of inches. Ryan Astoria Norton came about 20 inches short of giving the Mohawks a 3-2 lead. And then the Knights eventually came in and took the lead after that. That's going to do it. Your final score, Knights 3, Mohawks 2 for Baby Blue Memories. I'm Brian Borno. We're out of here on a